Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you are new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. I'd love if you'd hit that subscribe button before leaving and give it a thumbs up. And let's go ahead and get started. So today, I already did my eye makeup. I'm trying to get better about that so you don't have as much fallout when you're doing your eyes. I generally always do my foundation first. So I will link what I have on my eyes below if you're interested, but it's going to be a get ready with me and talking about a new product that I have been wanting to get my hands on. I went to Walgreens and I picked it up and I'm so excited that I have it because it looks so pretty. It is the Milani. This is in 01 Flowers of Love. It is this gold packaging and it comes with these three beautiful shades. I have never used their blushes before. And I just saw this and I'm like, oh, those are so pretty. I wanted to try this out. There is another one as well, but these looked more like they'd be better for fair skin, which I have. So I can't wait to swatch them and see how they go on. So first off, I'm going to start off with the sunscreen that I absolutely love, which is a mineral sunscreen. It has an SPF of 60. I know on the beauty chit chat group that I'm in, I talked about this sunscreen because it is a little bit pricey. It's about $35, but you need very, very little, just about less than a dime size. So it's gonna last a long time, but it does not have a strong sunscreen smell at all. Actually, it really doesn't have much of one at all. I mean, it's very, very mild, which is great for anyone with allergies, but it gives this beautiful luminosity to your skin and it just melts in like water. And I know on here it says that it says a cooling water lotion sunscreen. It's just amazing. So this is going to last a really long time. And on the beauty chit chat group, a girl was asking about whether or not it's better to do an SPF separate from your makeup. And for me, I know that it is because otherwise I will burn. And really your makeup comes off throughout the day and it just doesn't have as much of the SPF in it. Like you're not getting the full benefits unless you use one separately. So I highly recommend this one. It will last a long time and it's worth the splurge. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to use my favorite foundation, which is a drugstore one. It is the L'Oreal True Match. If you watched my video on this, I will link it down below if you have not seen it. This is such a beautiful foundation. In that one, I did N2 because I ordered it off a line. It worked perfectly for my skin, but it had a slight kind of like an orange undertone, and I wasn't really liking it in the sunlight in my car. So I went and I got the N1, and this one is a much better match for the winter time. So if you're close to my skin tone and you want one that matches just a little bit better, try the N1. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and you just pour it, which I personally like because if you have extra, you can just put it right back in. Onto my skin, it is a little bit of a runny foundation, but oh my gosh, this stuff is so beautiful. And for the price, you cannot beat it. It gives this beautiful, I'm just gonna pour out a little bit more, this beautiful satin look. And it just looks so beautiful. All right, I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my Real Technique sponge. It's already dampened, and just press it right in. Like I said, the N2, if you have bought it, I definitely could make that work. And I really didn't notice it around the house or anything like that, but it was when I was in my car driving in that natural sunlight that I saw the difference between my face and my neck slightly, to where I was like, you know, I wonder if there's another shade that would be better since I bought it online. And this N1 is definitely more of a, like a pink undertone, which is what I have. It is still a neutral one, so if you have pink undertones, try grabbing the N1 because I think it looks much better. Let me just go ahead and put it down. But I really can't tell when I put this one on a difference at all between my face and my neck. So I really like this color. Okay, and then I always like, you don't have to set it. I mean, it gives this beautiful satin finish, but I like setting my foundations. I feel like that's kind of what makes them last longer throughout the day. Like this foundation lasts all day until I take it off at nighttime, and it might have something to do with me setting it with a powder, but I just use the Maybelline Fit Me. I love this powder. It's in the shade Fair, and I just tap a little bit out into the cap, and then I use my big e.l.f. Total Face Brush, and I just dab it right into the foundation. I don't like swipe it because I don't want to wipe away any of the foundation. but this probably has a lot to do with its staying power. I know not everybody likes setting powders, but I personally love it. The way that it looks, it just gives it, the foundation itself is beautiful, but it just gives this beautiful, flawless look. I just love it. So I highly recommend these two together. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm so excited to swatch these. I'm really hoping that they give a good color payoff. So we're gonna start over here. Do they have names for each of them? I don't see that they have names to each of them, but it's supposed to seamlessly blend for a perfect flush, and it's supposed to be buildable. So we're gonna start over here with the darkest one, and I'll just swatch it hopefully on my hand. There's the darkest color. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let's move over to the middle color. I don't know if you can see that one as well. That one is more of a, almost looks like that luminoso one that a lot of people like. It's pretty. And this one almost looks like it's a highlight. And it does, it looks like a highlight on my finger. So I think we're gonna try this one as our highlight versus my other highlight. It has like a peachy, I don't know if you can see it. So here's the lightest one. It's kind of like a peachy. Let me see if I can get that one a little bit better. I can see it in person, but I don't know if you can. So it's right there. It's like that little, it looks kind of like a highlight, but almost like a peach color. And then here is the middle one. It is a beautiful, kind of like pinched, flushed look. And then you have a little bit more of a darker color that almost matches the color of my shirt. It's very, very pretty. So there's the three colors. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what these look like. So I'm going to just use my e.l.f. bronzing brush. I'm gonna try the darkest color and see what it does. I like that it's not going on like super dark, because on my hand it looked a little bit scary. Ooh, that does give a beautiful, it matches my shirt really nicely, can you tell? It does give a beautiful color. That was with 2 swipes, and I think you can see that pretty well. On this side, I'm gonna go in with the medium color here, the one in the middle. It looks more like a natural rose color. Ooh, that's a really pretty color. So you can get 2 different effects. You have a little bit more dramatic and a little less dramatic. This one looks like something I'd wear like if I'm just going out and I want to look like a little bit like a flushed look. That's really pretty. And this one's more like a date night, wanting it to look a little bit more dramatic. If I was doing like more like of a dramatic eye or something, I don't know if you can see the difference, but they are both really pretty on the skin. Okay, I want to use a different brush because I don't want to mix them. So I'm going to use a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to use this, and I'm going to try to put a highlight above each and see kind of how it comes out. Okay. You see that? Ooh. That does. It gives like a nice little, it kind of lightened up the blush a little bit and gave that little bit of a hue where it has, it's not as shimmery. Let me just compare it. Do I have it here? I do. I have my Becca highlight in Moonstone. When I put on my Becca highlight, it has a lot more shimmer to it. So if I put it right next to, let me see if you can see it on my hand. If I put it right next to that one, this one right here, oh, it's really hard to see, has more of a shimmer. That's the Becca, whereas this is the Milani one, which is more of a peach. So it looks more like of a, kind of like a natural. It's not as glistening on your skin, like it doesn't give as much of a highlight. So it'd probably be fine on its own actually as like a blush. I think that they're all 3 very beautiful for fair skin. People with fair skin, this one even with more medium skin, you could probably see it, but it blends in really pretty, and I think that they're really good for the skin tone. Very, very gorgeous. So I really like it. The colors are very pretty. I like that you have a choice of 3 different ones, and I want to say it was $12.99. So to me, that's a really good deal for 3 different blushes. You get 3 different looks, and it goes on really nicely. It's very pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and end the look. Good job, Milani. I'm going to end it with my Maybelline Romantic Rose, since I was doing a whole like pink kind of theme. This color is so pretty. It's a cool tone pink. It's beautiful. I'm gonna top it with my favorite lip gloss, which is Supernatural, just to give it a little bit of a shine, and it's not sticky at all. Okay, so there's my final look. You definitely can achieve different looks with these blushes. They're very, very pretty. I love the range of color that are in them. I love that you get 3, so you can do different looks. I really, really like this. So I highly recommend, if you have not tried this, there is a deeper shade one. So if you are medium to darker skin tone, you might prefer that one over this one. But I picked this one up, like I said, because of being fair skinned, and I really like the color payoff, and I really like the different wears, like the looks that you can get from it. So I'm like really excited about it. So I'm super happy I picked this up. If you have not tried it, I think that you will love it too. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel before leaving. Bye guys.